So we have a few chases. I think there's 28 total chases. Oh, you're in the light.
I know. I was like, I looked over there and I'm like, whoa, that's bright. That was
So we
right in
were
my
able to
face.
pick up a collection. Guy had 28 chases. We've dealt with him before. He's a friend, a frequent customer. He was needing to get rid of these, and we picked them up. So it is, I'll clip in here the website, but if you go to hotwheeltreasure.com and look at the chases in that section, we have every one of these that is on this site, with the exception of, and it's in the first year, 2022, it is this one. We do not have the Silhouette Nissan Skyline, that Liberty Walk. But what we do have is the new Skyline R34. So, and these are, we'll go through these in order, but this is first row's 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. So I thought what we could do with this one is show them, go through, and we'll be transparent with what we paid for this collection. We'll show kind of where we came up with our prices. We'll show kind of the current value on eBay, is what we use to try to figure out the value of this. And then again, we've talked in other videos about we have seller fees we got to take into consideration, and then we want to make a reasonable return on our investment. So we'll take you through that, and then there'll be a part 2. We're going to run these on Whatnot and see how we do.
And we're going to load them on Whatnot.
Yes.
And where people can go and pre-bid. So when it's time for the show, if they can't be there, they already have their max bid in. So I don't know, are we going to show them how we load them into the show?
Maybe we can show one. And then, so this collection and these pieces obviously are sought after. And we are going, instead of just running a random show and just throwing these up and hoping for the best, we're going to really promote this to try to get the people, like even this one here, you know, people are searching for that. It's hard to find. They want to get it. So we want to give people an opportunity to finish out their collections. So we will be promoting it. We'll probably give it at least 2 weeks of a lead time.
And are we going to do it on a Friday night, you think?
Yep, probably a Friday night where more people can attend the show, and use YouTube as a way for people to see it as well. So you'll be able to see these and then know that you have time to download that Whatnot app.
Yeah, get on the Whatnot app. Get your max bids in.
Yep. And again, yeah, the max bids will kind of work. It works like an eBay concept. So you can go in, put your max bid in there, and then you don't even have to be at the show. It will bid for you up to your max bid.
And it lets you know if you win.
Yep, let you know if you win. So I think what we'll do is we'll go through each car, and these are so pretty. We'll go through each car, show each of these chases. We'll stop with the OKs.
We're going to start going through them one by one, right?
Yep. Let's do that.
So I will show you what we have. We have the Ronin Run Mazda RX-7 FC Pandem. Gorgeous. Card's amazing. Blister looks great. Super sweet. Goes with this set. This is the chase.
And these are all 2022 cars.
So then we have the American Scene Corvette C8R. Look at that card art. Isn't that sweet? It's beautiful. Card and blister are in great condition on that one also.
And there are only 2 chases that aren't all are black. that
Oh,
one.
the 33 Willies. Look at it. It does have a little push mark right there. Nothing awful. And a protector, you wouldn't even see it. So that's that one.
Okay. Jay Leno.
Jay Leno, Lamborghini, how do you say that? Countach?
Countach.
Countach. Oh man, he might have to cut that out. Me and my weird pronouncing things. I like it though. Look how sweet that is.
And what we're showing is kind of the comp we used. You know, eBay's a little bit all over the place, but we just try to find, you know, not the high, not the low, but kind of the reasonable price.
Yep.
And that's how we kind of price a collection like this.
Yep. So this is the Exotic Envy Lamborghini. I like the red on that. Pops. Otto Strauss's 73 Volvo. That's nice with those black. Oh, it's so nice. Simple yet beautiful. How about Deutschland 2012 Mercedes-Benz? So that is the last one from the 2022 set.
Yes.
Chases we have. So next will be 2023. We have the Speed Machine Porsche 911. You can see these cards are really clean. Our friend really
took care of them.
And they will all come in protectors. So the Spectacular is the Lamborghini. Gosh, so clean.
The picture in there.
2025 Toyota Land Cruiser. Look how nice.
I like the gray and the
It is pretty.
gray stripes.
It's very classy. This is from the off-road set.
One of my favorite chases, but
Ooh, Porsche 935 Race Day. That one is sweet, David. I see why you like it. It's a good one. I like it.
Got two more in 2023.
2023, we got the Mercedes-Benz from the Canyon. Is it Canyon? Oh my gosh, why did I just go? Canyon Warriors. I don't know why, I just lost that. Canyon Warriors.
Canyon Warriors?
Yep. And then we have the Modern Classics 98 Toyota Altezza. Pretty sweet, right?
Yep. And that's
right.
it for...
That is 2023. We're going to move on to 2024.
Okay, the other non-black chase.
Oh, the Roxy. Isn't she beautiful? I don't know. We've had one before, right?
Yeah, we sold one. Yeah.
Look how sweet that is. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, this is 2024, right?
Yep.
Then we have the Datsun King Cab TerraTrack. Nice looking. Do you like that silver on that one too?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
figured you would. It's pretty nice. Ooh, another Porsche. You know I like Porsche. Porsche 911 from the Exotic Envy. I guess they have to use silver. What else do they have for 2024 chase? We have the Modern Classics Nissan Skyline GTR R32. My goodness, look at the little piggy on there. Isn't he cute?
Love that one.
It's a Rocket Bunny Racing, it says. Is that supposed to be a bunny and I'm calling it a pig? I have no idea. So the World Tour, this is the Alfa Romeo from it. I really liked this set. It had some bright colors and it was one of my favorite sets for 2024. I don't know, but it was. How about Japan Historics 4? That one is sweet. Do you know what it is? It is the Prince Skyline GT. Yeah, you can't read it right there, but I can tell you what it is.
Do you read Japanese?
No, I do not. And the last for 2024 is the Slide Street 2 2023 Toyota GR Corolla, which, look at that little guy. I do like him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are now moving on to 2025. And we'll start with this one. The Liberty Works McLaren Silhouette. No, it is a Silhouette. 720S. Wow. What do you think of that one? I like it. I like the card art. Very classy. All right. So we have the Eurospeed Bugatti. Some of these we do have the
regular,
and when we put them up, we'll have them together. Like we have the regular of this Bugatti. So. And then we have fast wagons. This is the Audi RS. I like it. So the regular one's this really pretty gray. So they would look really good together if you had both. I like it. Next up is the Ronin Run 2 Honda Civic Type R. What do you think of that? I like the trees in the background, the lights in the building. That's a pretty sweet one. Nice card. All right, we have the Lancia Stratus Zero from the Hammer Drop set. You know, I have a word for it. You can't even, like, look at it there. Let's put it up where you can see it. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it there either. It's just so... oh my gosh, how about the Circuits Legend Ferrari 499P? Oh my goodness. Look how sexy that car is. Oh my goodness, it is so clean. I like it. What do you think, guys? You like it? And girls? All right, last but not least, we have 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser from the off-road set. That one is nice. I don't know why I like the green when there's green on the card, but I do. All right, do we have one more to do?
One more from the Timeless Icons,
Ooh,
the R34.
Timeless Icons, Nissan Skyline GTR R34. Is this 2026, 2025?
2026. It's the newer one.
Yeah, so 2026. That is pretty sweet. I like it.
So the prices that we threw up there are just a rough idea. It wasn't exactly probably the price we used to figure out kind of our offer on this collection. But for this whole collection, the 28 cars, we paid $1,550. This collection is one that we're not going to make a whole bunch of money.
No.
We want to make a reasonable return, right? We are in the business of making some money. But something like this, it's a guy we knew. He was selling his collection. He needed to raise some funds. We wanted to treat him fairly and knew something like this is something we want to bring to our customers on Whatnot. It's something you don't see every day. So we weren't going to try to lowball him and make a bunch of money on this. We would rather, make a return that is worth our time and effort and energy and gets a little bit of return. And people will really enjoy having an opportunity to get these chases.
And we always have people asking if we have the chases, are you going to get the chases? So for me, it's just a way to be able to bring it to them. So.
Yep. And we've been enjoying these more, I call them boutique shows. They're very themed shows where we can promote and then just have a fun show.
Yeah.
So that's what we paid for this, $1,550. We came up with what we thought retail was. We then factor in our seller fees, which we use roughly, it's 16% at the end of the day, around that. And then we want to make a profit on the money we invested. So
that is true.
Yep. So what we will do, like we talked about in part 2 of this, is we will film the Whatnot show, and you'll get to see what they actually go for. And then we'll show you what we actually make after all the fees. So
now we get to choose a date. So the 21st is a Friday. The 28th is the day after Thanksgiving. So I don't know if we wait till the 28th and do it then.
I think we'd do the 21st.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
So we'll load the show up for 9 p.m. on the 21st. And then we'll go ahead and load up a car, just take you through that. We'll add the product, the plus sign under auctions, and we'll create a quality listing and upload some photos. So go ahead and take a couple photos. We like to do, photos of various photos showing the card condition. So there'll be multiple photos in that listing, so people have a good idea of what that car looks like and the condition. Die-cast category, select that, and then put in a name for the car. You can search for various cars, so having a solid title in there where people can search for the car is always a good idea. In this example, we're going to put in the Nissan Skyline. And then enter a description. It is required to have a description for the listing. And then you can add more details into that listing. Manufacturer, Hot Wheels, and then we put in the condition. This condition for this card is going to be near mint. Look pretty good. Quantity of 1. It is an auction. Make sure you select auction. If not, somebody can buy it now for $1. And that will be our starting bid. And then put in a shipping profile. For these, 4 to 7 ounces works. You got to figure the weight of the car and the box. And then you can publish. And there it is. We'll load all 28 cars up in the auction in the store. So people can put in their pre-bids and put in a max bid. And that way they won't even have to be at the show.
This show should be really fun. We're going to start everything for pre-bids. We'll start at $1. We know that it might not end up where we want it to, and that's a chance we're willing to take. We also know that if it doesn't, we're not going to sound disappointed. We don't want that to come across in our stream. We like to stay upbeat.
It's easy to do that. We hear it sometimes in streamers. Some of these chases over here, $300, $250 chases. We're going to start it for $2, and if it sells for $150, it's
what it sells for.
It's what it sells for,
and it's a lesson we're going to learn.
Yep. And some streamers will get mad, and they'll be upset at the chat. They'll be, "Come on, chat, what are you doing?" But that's the risk you take when you do it, and we're fine if it doesn't reach full value. If we were concerned about that, we would put these on eBay, let them sit, and get the price that we want. So,
which might take too long.
Yeah, we think we will do fine on whatnot with these. But again, this will be a lesson in you need to promote the show. We just can't jump on with no notice on a random Wednesday afternoon and run these and think we're going to get top dollar. It's going to take the right people that are wanting these chases. Your casual buyer isn't just going to say, "Oh, let me just swipe on this." So you have to promote it so people can know you have them and then come and bid. The pre-bids help.
It does help.
Yeah.
Because if they can't be there for the show, they still have a chance of winning.
And that's where it can be a little bit like eBay. Like we're putting these up for auction. The auction starts today.
Yep.
And people can start bidding, and then we're going to go live and see where it goes. So.
Yep, we'll run them individually, and it will start with that max bid that's in there, the highest bid that's in there. And
yep. So what day is it?
It's going to be the 21st.
The 21st. So if you are not on Whatnot, download the app and check it out.
And let us know you're coming from YouTube. Tell us you found us on YouTube. We would love to know that. That would be great.
Yep. If you use the link in our description, you get right now it's $15 off your first purchase with us. So you can buy one of these chases for $15 off.
Ooh.
Just for downloading. And
something they might not know is with our shipping, we pay everything after $6.99. So it doesn't matter if you buy one car or 50 cars. After $6.99, we cover that shipping. So that's a nice little plus.
Yep. And that comes right out of our profits. But we like to reward the people who are buying and not have that shipping reset and be another barrier to swiping. So we think it's a win-win for all of us. We able to show appreciation for you purchasing, and take care of some shipping for you. So, okay. See, the dogs now.
They
Dogs
didn't
are
get to see
sleeping.
the craziness, I don't think.
You missed the battle. They had a burst of energy, and they fought. Lucy won.
Lexi almost knocked me down the stairs a minute ago.
That was true.
So
That's true. They're show dogs. They're not show dogs.
So I'm going to get the rest of these loaded up, and David's going to get this video ready so we can start promoting the show and have fun with it.
Yep. So what should they do?
Oh, what should you do? Please give us subscribe, like, comment, share.
All that good stuff.
Do all those good things. And don't forget to sign up on Whatnot and check us out on eBay.
Yep. And Instagram.
Oh, Instagram.
Wow. All the things.
All the things.
Links are in the description.
Bye, guys.